Hi, it's Evan English from Old English Outfitters, here with another firearm review. Today we're going to talk about the Ruger 5.7. We were actually having a discussion beforehand, couldn't tell whether they wanted to call it the 5.7 or the 57, but it is in 5.7 by 28 caliber. There's been one other handgun of this type from FN. It's a substantial cost to that handgun, so this brings a new price point to this caliber that has been very popular so far. They've been very difficult to keep in stock. So just having one to review has been a refreshing change. This particular handgun, you can see we're open to demonstrate that it's empty. We should always stress that our little studio here never has any ammunition in it at all. So if you see us do something that you might think to be unsafe, we have gone to extraordinary lengths to make sure that we're being safe. The ergonomics of this pistol are extremely nice in that they've got a nice reach to the trigger, so it's very comfortable reach for an average size hand. It uses an ambidextrous safety. So if you look at the safety, it is an ambidextrous safety, 1911 style, so it's very comfortable, very easy to function with one hand, and as you can see from the opposite side, very ambidextrous, so I could function at left hand just as easily as right. The slide stop, if I flip it around here, is shrouded so that you won't knock it on easily, but it's substantial so that you can actually get your thumb on it. You can actually get some pressure down on it to make it work. This slide is cut from solid billet steel. It's through hardened so that it's a very strong slide, and the cut's very easy to function the pistol. But notice on top, there are two holes here on the top of the pistol. They are for mounting a sighting plate. If you want to put an optic on the top of this, Ruger sells these on their shopruger.com website for several different optics, but mounts with these two screws, Torx head screws mount to it. It is going to sit. It's not milled down in like some optics ready guns are today, but it does mount directly to the top to attach that optic. Since we're talking about sighting, we did find these sights. What you'll find when you look at these is you've got a grooved rear, solid black, with an easy to find, I guess, fiber optic front. We're just shooting in normal outdoor light. I found this to be a very clear sight picture, very easy to obtain. Right off the bat, comes right up, but then holding that sight picture, it was very crisp, nice square notch, and a very bright dot on the front. They're wind engine elevation adjustable back here, so you should be able to dial them right in. We found the accuracy of this pistol to be very, very well done, very nice grouping right out of the gate. It shot a little low for us at the yardage we were shooting, but I believe an easy couple adjustments and it would have dialed right in. Barrel is nitrided. You notice it's black to help with wear. Not much to say about that. It does look nice that it's all black instead of having some might like the two-tone look if silver was peeking out of there, but we found it to be a nice all stealthed out black look. They use steel magazines. So these are 20-round magazines. And they are reasonably easy to load for about the first 16 rounds. You'll get them, they snap down in much the way that you would snap the double stack magazine of an AR. It just pops in the top. When you get to about round number 16, you're working your thumb pretty hard to get that in there, but still without breaking our thumbs, we're able to get all 20 rounds in there well enough. The grip itself was very comfortable. It's textured, so that it's easy to hang on to. There's some nice checkering also on top of the safety, so you get a good hand hold, a good two-handed hold on the pistol without any trouble. And the thinness of it was very comfortable as well. As far as the safety features of this pistol, they're using Ruger's Secure Action firing system. It is an internal hammer, protected, shrouded internal hammer with a trigger actuated safety inside the trigger as well. I believe they called it a bladed safety trigger. If you were to go to Ruger's website for this pistol, they actually have a very nice animation in their tech tips that shows how this thing works from the inside. I don't know that I could explain it any better than that, other than that it's uses an action bar or connector. The the hammer is partially cocked when the gun is cycled. So as you go to do this, it cocks it the rest of the way, releases it. It was a good trigger pull. We didn't weigh it, but probably around 6 pounds. Found it was reasonably crisp, and for a short double action, we thought it worked very well. The takedown of the pistol, again, they have a very nice video on this on Ruger's website, but it's as simple as, with the slide back, depressing this button on this side, flipping the takedown lever down after you've popped it up, and then easing the slide off the other side. The barrel and the captured recoil spring come out very easily for an easy cleaning procedure. That's about as far as they recommend you take it down, and it's it shouldn't be anything difficult other than that first press. They recommend using the foot of the magazine to press that button. I found when I tried it that my thumb didn't like doing it on its own, so the foot of the magazine was a good idea, or some other non-marking punch. So the safety features include the flip-up, 1911 style safety, ambidextrous manual, the integrated trigger safety. They talk about a lightweight firing pin and some other internal features that make it safe. We found it to be a very simple, easy functioning, fun to shoot caliber, very nicely done. And the given the fact that it's probably about half of what the other manufacturer's 5.7 is, it makes a nice package for someone who wants to have a handgun in this caliber or wants to try a handgun in this caliber. The only downside right now is going to be that ammo is a little expensive, but it's not terrible given what you're shooting. So all in all, the only downside that I found to this whole pistol, and it is a personal thing, I'm not sure that it's going to matter to everyone, is that as I fired, I got to about 20, 25 rounds. I had to reposition on the trigger a little bit. I found that the edge of the trigger was kind of cutting into the bottom of my finger, not cutting in as in making a cut, but I just noticed a little bit of an agitation. I had to kind of change the way I was engaging the trigger. So whether I was doing it wrong or whether it just irritates my hand, that's the only observation I've got for anything negative on the pistol. Everything about it functioned flawlessly. I'm Evan English for Old English Outfitters YouTube channel. If you like our reviews, please hit that like button down below, leave us a comment, or better yet, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.